Welcome back. I'm playing Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector, and we'll get started on our next faction tip with the Tyranids, and this is going to be the Venomthropes. They are definitely a fantastic unit. So if you're liking these videos, please give my channel a like and subscribe to encourage me to post more content for you. Now going on to the Venomthropes. So they're fairly cheap. They're only 70 points. I would say they're the backbone of any army that you're going to make that's going to be playing strategic points, or if you're going to be using swarm tactics because of the abilities that they have. Each model has 100 health. It has 1 action point, 4 movement, 3 armor, and starts with 5 evasion. It is considered an elite unit. They have a Toxic Lash, which is the name of their melee attack, because these are only melee units. Each Venomthrope has 1 attack. It does 37 to 50 damage, and it applies a poison. It has an armor piercing of 3 and has a baseline melee accuracy of 95%. Now, the abilities are what really make the Venomthrope shine. I mean, it's definitely a good melee unit, but they can get killed pretty easily if it wasn't for these abilities. So the first one is the Spore Cloud, and this just makes these guys a pain in the ass to kill. What it does is it ends up increasing their evasion by 25, so it brings them up to a 30% evasion. It gives them 2 additional ranged armor. It only lasts 1 turn, but it has a 2-turn cooldown, and it's a free action. So what you'll usually want to do is, if you're about to run into an enemy or a bunch of guys in Overwatch, you'll want to just pop the Spore Cloud and then move them in. And then the reason that they're really good, especially on Strategic Command, is you run these guys in, take the strategic point, and then pop the Spore Cloud. Then you have a 30% evasion against melee and range, because evasion is against all attacks. So then your opponents are missing 1 out of 3 attacks that they're attacking you with, so it can make these guys a big pain in the ass. And then the ranged armor on top of things, where it's increasing the chances of them either outright blocking, missing, or getting a graze, that moves them up to 5 armor, so they can be really hard for ranged units to attack. And then the other ability that makes them really good is, so let's say you pop this, you Overwatch, get all the Overwatches, they make it, and they only need 1 model to get there, is then you can use the Toxic Presence. And so what this does is it does a 3x3, so, well, it's 1 square around in every direction around the unit. So I think if I use a 3x3, that might be confusing. But anything that's an enemy unit that's hit here, it gets plus 35% basic range damage, so it really helps your Tormagons do a lot more damage. It gives plus 35% basic melee damage received, which helps any sort of ranged unit or melee unit do damage. And then if you use the Toxic Presence, it sprays acid everywhere, so it does 15 to 20 damage for poisoning to every unit that's around there. And if they stay within the Toxic Presence area, it increases the amount of poison damage the unit takes by 65%. And now it's not just the poison that the Venomthropes has, it's the poison that any other unit in the game can end up triggering. So like your Hive Tyrant or your Tyranid effects, anything that has poison damage is able to get the damage increased by this. So that's what makes these guys so powerful. So we'll end up setting up a match here to kind of show how it works. Now you usually only need 2 or 3 of them. Again, if you're doing Strategic Command, I think you can make an argument that you want to bring more of them out, but typically that's all you're going to need, and you're going to want to have the other points go to other units. But we'll bring 3 of them out because I want to try to also show the empowered abilities that they can do. Alright, looks like we're on to the Orcs. And the Orcs are probably one of the best factions against the Tyranids, especially the swarm tactics. They can get really good flamers, and they're really good at killing everything with all their grenades, because they have some of the best grenades in the game. like to kill that guy. Let's move you down here. Use the toxic presence like we had talked about. That'll increase the acid damage here. Guess let's focus down these guys. Bring you back one. Ugh. I was hoping you were going to get increased damage. Well, let's just move you guys up this way, I guess. Throw some more acid around, get your evasion up. Now the problem we're going to have with these guys is their flamers have a 100% chance to hit. Attack here. And attack here. Because the burners have so much freaking health. I suppose we can move you up one more. Come here. Want you guys come this way. Run you guys up here. Alright, so he should take some damage. Can you attack here? You cannot. Fire into this guy. Yeah, I suppose he's getting all this extra range damage because of that ability here. Let's bring you over here, smack there. Come here. Shoot into these guys. Come over that way. Obviously the evasion is not going to be great against those guys since he's one of the strongest melee units in the game. Did some poison. Alright, you can start shooting into these guys. And shoot again. You can just track these guys down, keep smacking the burners.
We're up for touch.
Good. Bring you over this way. Start smacking these guys down. And we'll get you up here. Let's see here. I suppose if I come over there, then this guy's gonna get you. Oh. Attack here. So nice. Let you shoot into these guys. Let you attack here. And try to outflank the Mega Knobs, because they will hurt us in melee for sure.
You're making us mad!
Alright, they're down. For the count. Alright, let's empower momentum. So now you're up to 100 because of all the momentum gains. So if we were to empower this, it would get you up to 45 evasion, 4 ranged armor, and it expires in 2 turns, so that's amazing. Or if we did this, it would allow its spray ability to last for 4 turns, and it would increase the acid damage by 18 to 25, and the damage in terms of the damage that it does on the area. So not as good. This could be really good though. This would make these guys near impossible to kill, which would be a big pain in the ass, especially because that's a free action. So, and everybody is just about ready to be empowered by some attacks, so that's great. Let's empower here, smack those guys with all that damage. Start moving you guys all around. And you can just attack here. So they're definitely very good units. They can do a lot of good work for you. I didn't get a good example of showing you how they can soak up Overwatch, but I think you get an idea with all their abilities. And I've never actually empowered them before, so I'm interested to see how incredible that Spore Cloud gets. Because that's, I think it was what, 40 something plus the natural evasion, so that means they're going to get an evasion of like 50 for 2 turns. That's incredible. So thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe. Encourage me to post more content for you. Have a great day.